Hey, Quasi. Yes, it's Caesar. You know what it is. Hey, Super Cheese. Will I beat this map first attempt? Who knows? Probably wouldn't be too great if I just told you what I feel about it, but if you don't mind it, I can. But it might take away some of the fun, quote-unquote fun, of this. Baron has played this before, and he was victorious, but I don't remember if it was on his first attempt. We need 13,500 population, 100 favor, 100 peace, 90 prosperity, 90 culture. Culture is something I don't like usually, and 13,000 is gonna mean a lot of unnecessary stuff. But it's what it is. It's definitely doable. More doable than going for 20,000 population with 15 freaking clay. That last map. And very limited third food type. That's definitely not great. So do we have... Oh no, I have the bug again. Cannot play this map. Why? Workshops. Raw materials don't work. Map doesn't work. Yeah. Hey Chibico. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it's a known bug. Augustus is investigating it. I wouldn't be able to build any raw materials or farms, which makes it null and void. Well, that's not very good. Let me just search for another map then. What happened? Well, there is a bug in the game currently with Augustus, this version. Let me just shut off the browser source. So if you click on industry and then go into raw materials, nothing happens. So you wouldn't be able to build anything. Farms, nothing. Workshops, you can build workshops. So unfortunately there is no fix as of yet. Just reported it today, so it's probably gonna take a little while until it's fixed. I'm gonna have to find something else. Which I was searching for this one for a while, so let's take a good, long look. Unfortunately, there are a bunch of sandbox maps which I'm not at all interested in playing. We could do one of mine, maybe. Some of the older ones. Which they are pretty difficult. I was actually looking forward to playing something not as insane. Yeah, unfortunately, the other one I wanted to play today is also not working. So, can we figure out a map that would work? And I haven't played it in a while. That's a question. This bug is so annoying. Just play the campaign, but the campaign sucks, man. Just... it sucks. We could play Waterless City, I guess. I haven't played that in a while. I mean, it's not great, but hopefully it would at least work. Or yeah, we could play one of mine. It's gonna be brutal, but can deal with it. I have the file. Let me just drop it. And this is the 3 folder. And then we can try to load it up. I think it's a save game. So it should work, hopefully. Let's take a look at raw materials. Yeah, we have access to that. We have farms. We have workshops. So this one works. The saves apparently work, but the ones that are map files don't seem to work. I'm going to have to edit the stream title, so just give me a minute. Now we can keep the prediction. It's just 70 crystals on it, that's fine. Alright, so this is a map that I made a fairly long time ago, and I'm gonna read the instructions for it. It is meant to be in northern Britain, so the attacks are gonna come from this edge. There are some natives which we cannot pacify, we don't have mission posts. There are also some quirky things. I think we have some irreplaceable things. Well, we can build our own stuff. I think there's a challenge associated with that you cannot build your own things until later. You'll see. Let's take a look at it. So the instructions. This map is called Adriani Vallum. The year is 112 AD, and the new Emperor Hadrian commanded that to safeguard the northern border of the empire, each wall is to be built in the province of Caledonia. It is going to serve as frontier against many hostile tribes there and host a garrison of auxiliary troops. Your task will be to take control of whole region, as the work on the wall has already begun. There are many scattered fishing villages, and locals pride themselves on making beautiful pottery. The large-scale extraction of clay and iron will be difficult though, so your best option is to incorporate local sources into your economy and defend them well against the Picts that reside there. Local force of auxiliaries should provide sufficient early defense, but be aware that enemy numbers are expected to ramp up exponentially as the big tribes Resident Evil 1 rule and presence. Starting funds are minimal as the Emperor expects you to make good use of local labor to bring prosperity to the region. Market prices of goods are to be observed closely. Many colonies flood the market with cheap furniture and other goods, so plan accordingly. You're supposed to build clay pits and iron mines only after you reach 5,000 population. Map has 16 invasions. Okay, and we start with a bunch of wolves everywhere. So let's take a look at it. I'm gonna take a look at our salary and savings. We have savings of 80, Caesar is pissed at us already. 5 denarii salary, let's bring it down. Yeah, not taxing anyone. Now, these places will need seriously reorganizing. Just start by getting rid of some of the workshops. This is a very messy road network, but we kinda need it initially. And we'll need to build a supply post just to keep our military from dying. We have very low money initially, so we really need to be careful. What would we build? And just use some of the money to get rid of some of the unnecessary stuff that's sprinkled around here. They don't need any of this. There are some wolves there. And we start with some units. We need to build up some palisade here. Oh yeah, the wolves are already rampant in there. So this definitely sucks. Okay, let's move in. Try to get rid of these guys. Now what we'll need to do immediately, we have some spare labor. There is a warehouse here, but it's kinda bad. It's rotated wrong. So let's just build a new one. And this is going to accept pottery. Let's build up a couple of workshops. I think we have 2 clay pits here, so we could go 4 workshops. It's gonna be some of our initial goods for selling. Okay, we had a little bit of a bailout. Nothing spectacular, but something. The wolves are eating the inhabitants there. Let's move. My pie is ready. Yeah, we already had one. Can you just shoot him? Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of arg. Do we have more wolves? Yes. Okay, that works. Now, we don't really have any regular blocks anywhere. We do start with a bunch of unnecessary places with some labor. It's gonna be something to take care of later. Giant dogs dying to walk them. Yeah, if you consider cavalry dogs, then yes. I mean, cavalry is pretty bad. Now, need to take a look at the trade. I think we start with some open trade routes, yeah. Londinium would buy pottery and clay. We are currently selling the clay. Just do first. Let's export pottery. Let's not export iron. Let's not export clay. Instead, you'll sell weapons. So pottery to land, and then we could sell fish to these guys. And we would need to sell weapons to sea trade route. Could sell furniture to them as well. It's gonna be a dock here. Take a look at the code, very well written. Which code do you mean? I mean Augustus? Or like the game source code? What do we want? Augustus, okay. Just get rid of that. What you need is a warehouse. It's going to accept some goods. This is also bad. I would like to just not have this at all. But I cannot not have it. Let's just try to sell some of this fish. And yeah, trade ships are coming here because we have a dock here. That dock needs to go. This needs to go. Now what about our units? Yeah, they are still fighting. Can we sell pottery overseas? No. Okay, it's good to know. Still need to make sure we don't have that happening all over the place. Now, I'm just gonna get rid of these houses. Gonna make some weapons. These guys are done. Now we are fetching iron to somewhere. Let's propel it to this warehouse, yeah. Well, that's not gonna continue. This start is so messy, but eventually when we streamline it, it's gonna be fine. It's just for now, it looks absolutely hideous. Right, we need to set up a dock, even go into debt, just to make the industry actually work. Let's get a road connection. You'll want something like this. So this is going to accept weapons, this is going to accept furniture. And then we will make some timber yards and workshops. Just make it like this. I need to make sure there is an engineer covering everything. Gonna build one here. Remove this part off. Don't really need this prefect, nor do we need these people. We also should standardize our temples eventually, but no time for that right now. All these outlying areas which have housing gonna need to be fixed eventually. There's a bugged cart pusher, I think.
There's no space for this lot anywhere in the city.
Going to warehouse from clay pit. This clay pit is bugged, then I'll just stop it. Enable it again. And the pottery itself, I'm gonna forbid the land traders to collect it. And we'll set up warehouses over here. Is the new enable disable hotkeys? Yeah, there are hotkeys for it. I do know that much. Is X, I think, is the thing. It's X. Which is fine. Change yours, yeah. I think it's X, but you'll see. Pottery, fish. Now, we really need to forbid traders from collecting stuff from around here. And I think we should just... I mean, should we keep to the rules or not? The extra ones? I mean, we already played it once with the rules. I feel like limiting myself too much, but we could, if you want. Depends on you. Start selling some furniture. Who knows? Yeah. Well, I don't really care about it, but I mean, it definitely will make it harder. So maybe we stick to it. I don't know. Also, is there a market in here? Yeah. This needs to go. No more nice things. The debt is huge. Hey Frankie. Something relaxing to watch, yeah. I wanted to play your map, but it's very cruel. And I already played one that was not great today. You hope I win, okay. So welcome change of pace. You feel nice today. How unusual. Okay. We need to make the money back, which should be fine. Now what you'll really need is, I think, get another wharf. Yeah, you don't need a barber. I want to be in a good mood, so play my map, yeah. We'll play it. I have to go to work at Friday, but apart from that, I'm free. So maybe tomorrow we could do it. If I don't have anything else to do. Which I don't think I will. So evening. As I said, 20 CET usually. Might be good for you as well. I think you made some last minute changes to it, so I'll be doing the version you posted the last time. Now we need to wait a little bit, try to get some money. Which is not gonna be easy. See, this is upset. Need to sell things, yeah. Neptune just killed my shares. Okay. I need to go into debt. This is not good. I think we might already be kinda scuppered. I really don't want to go with Rebel City, but we might have to. Remember, you're the first to play who doesn't know all the events to come. Yeah, it's not gonna be nice. I know. I know. Of course. Very different. That's why you need the insight. On Neptune, yeah. It's just Very mean. It's alright. It sucks to mainly just waste your points by losing so quickly, but I think that's gonna happen. Because the gods are angry. And if Caesar comes here, I have no idea how to hold him back. Still have some of the bribes money, but that's not gonna help. Just need to sell goods. And it isn't great since the prices are actually not good from the start, I don't think. Well, you do get 100 and 115, which is not terrible. Could certainly be better though. The start is the worst part about this map, it's so messy. Oh, there is a wolf floating on the flotsam. Is it a sign of good fortune? I cannot doubt it. Yeah. Sea wolf, yeah. Well, if it is a central map, you would see sheep. Yeah. Caesar is not fond of the existence of this city. It's alright. I think I need to go into more debt initially. Though it really sucks. My map is also themed. The name Nero in the map name isn't for nothing. It has to be mad to play and some mad events to unfold. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be cruel. From what I've seen from the terrain types and the invasion points, it's not nice. I can guarantee you like 90% of people will hate it militarily, but there are gonna be some insane heaven people who like it. But guild players like me or Baron, yeah. Actually, I'm more tolerant to things like that than most. But still, I don't go for beautiful cities. No, that's fine. I don't like nice things. It's not the goal of it. Well, yes. It sounds like me. Yeah, pestilence. Nobody cares. Mainly we're gonna get killed by Caesar, so I think we need to just replay this. Which means I failed for the first time, so let's just call the challenge. Where is the prediction? It didn't even end. Yeah. End submissions. Choose outcome. No, we did not. Let's do a new prediction. Also had you in mind making the map not allowing you to concentrate military too much. Yeah, I saw that. That's why I told you I didn't really see a place where I could easily place my forts centrally. Which usually is pretty bad. Especially if the military is tough, and it is going to be tough because I saw multiple invasion points, the map isn't as big as I would like, and some other things like that. So it's definitely gonna be difficult. If nothing else. Now, first we need to just go around and destroy these things. Did you see nice native hut at the map borders? You can build defenses there, yeah. Perfect. I think I saw it. I don't remember the details right now, but I think I noticed the natives being on the map. It's gonna be my kind of map. Okay. How do we do the economy though? It's gonna suck. I mean, I should just I played it with the restrictions. You just play it without the restrictions this time. Let's just clear this area out. We'll start clearing the trees and let's get a bunch of clay. So how much do we want? 40 units, it's a lot. Oh yeah, we need to tweak our cellar. Yeah, already in that. Oh, what about the military? I think we are getting shredded by the wolves. Yeah, they are out here. Can you just kill them? Come on. No, they just want to constantly move around. Okay. The other ones are just gonna slaughter my workers near here. Which is not great. Come on. Just do your job. I think the other wolves might have ran somewhere in here. Oh yeah, I will need to build temples, even if it's expensive right now. Just needs to be done. That's done. The wolves are over here. Let's move the units. Oh, there are wolves here, okay. Let's just help out first. Killer is dying to freaking wolves. Remove these. Okay. There are more, I think. Yeah. So what about the unemployment? It's kind of high, but it's fine. We should make sure we fish over here. Just remove that. Remove this, remove that. Get rid of that. Can accept fish. Okay, wolves. Return the fort. And we are in debt, so now we need to clear the debt, which that should happen pretty soon, hopefully. This one's gonna fetch fish. Oh yeah, I need to tweak the trade. Let's not export the iron. Let's export the pottery. Furniture, weapons. Let's not export the clay. I mean, it's some money, so maybe it would be worth it to also sell the clay. Is it to the same place? Yes, it's also 40 units. But I think we could do it if we add like 8 units of clay extra. Now we should be making money. Now Caesar might get mad. Still gonna happen, but let's send him a gift. And we all need to make sure that we don't piss him off unnecessarily. So make some income, and then once we have that, we'll be able to maybe build a dock. Oh, we have fish. We also need to sell fish. And we need to make sure the traders don't get access to this granary. That's only for those guys. Eventually we'll want to build our fullest block, but we are nowhere near that. We just need to use the scrappy labor from everywhere. Speaking of that, I'm actually gonna remove some of these things. Just paying people unnecessarily. Also, we might be paying people a lot more than we should. Yeah, it's all mismanaged. So need to just make sure. Now, where are these people going? They might be going after this fish still, even though I disabled them because they didn't realize it's off limits yet. Oh no, it's here. It's here. Let's disable them coming. What was that? The working dog. Okay. Yeah. Just need to keep selling things, get out of that. Let's add that. I know, Caesar, I know. I know you hate my cats. A little more money. Yeah, come on. Yes, we are out of debt. Now we need to be careful about the amount of stuff we make. So there's this iron mine, which you can only fit one anyway. There are no rocks you can exploit apart from here, which is off limits because that's very close to the invasion points. You cannot mine the cliffs, so it's very limited where you can actually mine for iron or marble. We do have 2 mines and this stockpile is gonna get continuously filled. So the thing to do here is we need to design our dock area. Still have a little bit of labor left. So I need to think about if we, like, what we do first. Maybe just get another warehouse for getting fish, actually. Would be good. So you can still sell more of it and it's gonna give us some extra money. Just paid a huge tribute, but we didn't go into debt, which is important. Caesar is still unhappy. Send him a small gift at least. And either we design a block or we build a dock. I think we design a block because these people will start dying out soon. And there is very little we can do. Maybe... let's just prepare some workshops at least. You can actually process the weapons here. Get rid of the unnecessary things. I think we still have some things that are not really needed. In terms of labor. No, we definitely don't need as many dwarves here. If we don't have these offshoots, the engineers should work better. There's a pottery workshop that was sneaky. Gonna have to build another engineer. Yeah, that saved us some labor and we can finally start making some weapons. But now we need some stuff to be able to build our first block properly. I know, yeah, pestilence is gonna hit us the city hard, but there's nothing we can do. Some of them do get coverage from things. Let's just remove that clay pit. I don't actually want these dwarves here, nor do I want this granary. But keep the rest for now. And where do we want our first block to be? I kinda like it to be somewhere where is the closest food source, which means cleaning up this area maybe. It's a lot of trees though, so that could be like 600 denarii just to clear the trees. But we can afford it, I think. Hopefully. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Then we want to keep some space so we can actually place the dwarves we want. Okay, need to clear more. Did I mismanage that again? Either it's too short or it's too long. It's 100, yeah, it's too long. Let's shorten that. And we'll need extra houses on the side. It's gonna be this side, I think. So that's our first block. Let's let people move in. Do we have Karachov Plaza? We don't have Plaza. That's interesting. So desirability is gonna be a little tougher, but not insane. I also think building monuments is actually pretty simple on this map. So you have local marble. Okay, yeah, now need to be really careful about that. But we need a dock in order for us to start trading. It's gonna be a warehouse for weapons, and it's gonna actually get the weapons as well, because there is another warehouse out there, which is here, and it's gonna accept weapons. I'll be selling that off to the ships, and then we need some furniture as well. Now we really should give these people some water soon. Send him the weapons. He's gonna be happy about that. Yeah, I want to do it somewhere where it won't interfere with some of the stuff we do. But this is gonna get uncomfortable. We have some money, so let's just clear some of this wood. Let's grab this, put it there. Gonna have to make sure we have a granary. Gonna accept fish, no taters. Create a connection. And we'll do it like that. Have an engineer there. Let's get some fountains. I know, pestilence, it's just small tents. That's gonna be a constant problem. Let's give them some statues to make them happier, and to make them healthier we'll have to give them bathhouse, which I'm gonna do right there. Hopefully it's not gonna spawn in this small little nook. She spawns in the block. Good. Let's give him... no, we cannot send him a gift yet. Another pestilence event. It's huge. It's gonna kill off all the people on the map that aren't here, basically. Now, what we need to do is, I think I messed up these temples. Let's Ceres and Neptune. Gonna have to relocate that. Let's get a couple of markets. School theater. And then we need, I'd say make them insulate straight away if we can. I'm gonna try and use this place. You are going to get some pottery and don't accept traders. We are not building up stockpiles yet, which is not great. So expand this industry a bit. Let's give them a forum. %8 tax. What does he want? Fish? You can have it. Send him a gift. Now I will need a fort. Start building up some more auxilia. and make them a military academy for good measure. I will need to build up my academy here. Straight across that. But this is kinda good place for a block. It's really bad to build military stuff in here. But anyways. It's actually one of the maps that might be good for legionaries. Okay, so when we get more people, we'll actually invest into the furniture, I think. Should be pretty helpful. Now, what about the fish amount? It's not great, but we could still expand it quite a bit actually on this side, I think. And also it's the first feeding cycle, which is always the worst. Now, I really don't want to go into that, but if it needs to happen, it's gonna happen. Now, what we really need is a clay pit, a couple of workshops for pottery for local consumption. And we won't be able to sell much of the fish now, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, the economy is gonna suffer, but at the same time, we need it, so, you know. Needs must and all that. So this is going to accept fish, and it's not gonna accept traders. Should yield us more food. This block. We will need to give them extra entertainment. Let's build that. I think there might be a gladiator revolt. I don't remember. I mean, let's be honest, there probably is gladiator revolt. I just don't know when it happens, but I'm pretty sure there's gonna be one. There's always one. Now, where do we build our gladiator thing? I think I would like to redesign this, basically. Because the fish is no longer necessary. Now, what's gonna be good is oracles, eventually, once we get there, but that's still a long way away. Just don't use gladiators. I mean, yes, that would be a thing we could do if we give them something else than amphitheater. Or rather, give them amphitheater and give them an arena that's gonna only have lions. I think that's not gonna cause gladiators. But then you don't even get the notification it happens, I think, and then I'm gonna be paranoid for forever. Because, like, it's gonna happen, I cannot build my gladiators, you know? Yeah. Yeah, let's give that a shot, actually. I haven't built without gladiators in a while. Just rely on the lionators instead. Try to intermingle some statues. People are stealing. Waste some money on nice statues. Caesar loves that. just need to clear out the rest of the stuff eventually. Let's build another javelin fort. Just keep building up. Do we have unemployment? We have some of it. It's not a huge amount. Now what we would need is... I mean, we're never gonna have like surplus weapons, so we can just use this warehouse to accept 16 units. And then let's take a look at workshops for furniture. No. Workshops for furniture. I actually like to have them further up. In here somewhere. I'm so bad today. It's alright. Timber yards. And we'll keep some extra space in the loop to expand that further if we want it later. But it's gonna be connected to the main road like this. And that should give us extra income, hopefully. He wants timber, price rise on furniture. Okay, let's make a couple of extra timber yards and a warehouse for timber. Let's accept timber. And I'm gonna also accept 8 furniture in here, but no traders. This is almost all insulae. Just need a little more desirability, I think. It's gonna be a little bit difficult to attain, but should be able to do it. What about our housing advisor? Yeah, we can still accommodate a lot more people. It's just people don't really like the fact that we are taxing them. We should pay them a little more. It's gonna motivate them. And desirability, right? The arena is not great for desirability, of course. One way to shut them up would be to build a statue here, maybe. At least a couple, and that might snowball the evolutions of the other ones. No. I think the invasions are gonna start happening soon as well, which is dangerous. There is a way through here. And we need to start building up the Hadrian's Gap. So as any good wall in Caesar 3, it needs to have a gap so that the enemies can actually entice to move against it and funnel themselves. Unlike just standing around forever. Let's just remove all that. Clear the fighting area. Keep the towers for now. But block that off and let's make sure we have another fort building up. Where was I? Here. Okay. Couple of Larharii maybe? It helped a little bit. It's gonna have a snowballing effect maybe. Oh yeah, I can actually build this here. Would help a lot, I think. And now this middle guy needs still desirability, okay. That's fine. It's gonna come around. Some free resources in their workshops. That's pretty good. Yeah, store the timber. So money is gonna become less and less of an issue. Should probably get some marble in here. I need to figure out where do I want my construction site for monuments. I think here would be the best place to have them overall. There we go. It's an attack. It's not gonna be a small one. I can tell you that. Might actually die to it. There's a riot. It's here though, and we don't really care about these people. But yeah, it's pretty bad that these guys are still here. We need to remove that forum actually. Would you play maps with small invasions? Yeah, I mean, I don't mind small attacks. Votram speed steadily, yeah, they do. This is a huge attack. As I said, might have underestimated that a little bit. I don't mind a small military challenge. It's just usually my older maps are very military forward. Kills up here. These are Picts, I think. Dennis the Elder, Pictish warrior. Iron Man. Chief Firebringer. They have chariots. Maybe we can survive that. But it definitely doesn't look good. Yeah, that was the riot. It burned something, it was like a house. Yeah. It's because I have some people outside of the actual block. I need to remove them. Which I could actually do that right now, I think. Problem is, I'm gonna die from this, most likely. These barbarians don't have very good discipline and tactics. Well, they don't, but... they are very numerous, so they're making up for that with pure soul. And our entire army basically melted. But we have beat them off, and we can remove the cavalry fort. Also this javelin fort. Because this is a place where we will want to build up other things later. Now we are lacking some labor, but I was hoping people would come in. Let's take a look at the housing advisory. Yeah, I mean, 1,000 people can move into the city. Maybe it's just because of the homeless people. Oh no, I don't have... that's gonna be horrific. It's gonna be a lot of collapsing. Crunch, crunch. Okay, saved it. Now. We have some labor again. What we'll need to do is... start making stuff for the monument construction. But then again, the monuments are gonna be tough to build because it depends where we want our patricians and everything, but this area is just absolutely full with Marocs. So you just cannot fit a grand temple in here, I don't think. Let's try to clear this. Take a look at that. So Venus. We could have it here, actually. Yeah, alright. Marocs, yes. And there are a couple of places where we could fit something. It's not gonna be nice or pretty, but it's gonna work. It's the most important part. No, yeah, I think we should just build up in here. It's gonna be crooked like crazy. I think timber and clay can be in one warehouse. It's probably not gonna be good for requests because Caesar will probably ask for some of these, but for now it works. Oh, that's just... okay. It's a thing, don't question it. It's like sprawling freaking road network. It's just not very good. Let's just build an engineer. Start to accumulate some resources. Just in time for Caesar to steal them. Yeah, just make sure we have enough. Also gods. Gods are not nice. Who is most angry one? Wrathful Neptune. No! No, please, no. Neptune, come on. Remember how much you like us, how we are such good pals, such good friends. So I would never ever consider not worshipping Neptune properly of all the gods. Where do we build his temple? I just don't want to build up in these hideous places, but I'm gonna have to do it. Okay, so what the industry work? Fortunately, we do have some food here. And then we should probably make sure we have another shipyard or two. And military supply post, it's gonna have to be moved. Mercury Temple, just slap it down somewhere, I can deal with it later. Just, that's a very bad place. Let's put it there. We don't have access to freaking oracles. Okay. That kinda sucks. Also, this one's gonna explode, I think. Gonna have to make an engineer here. It's fine since you would want that anyway, but yeah. Since we cannot have oracles, I'm gonna have to build up some small temples, like around here, I suppose. Let's get like a low bridge here. It's gonna have to be our spam block. And that will mean that we can go around. Yeah, these people need to go and do some cleanup. Some others. Just get rid of that. Okay, it starts to look like it actually works. Let's just, yeah, completely remove that. And our spam temples are gonna be here, which we could also complement it with a couple of Lerarii if we have some 1x1 slots. It's not cheap, but mana is something we do have for now. Why are the trade caravans coming here? I'm confused by that. It's alright. Did I build my supply post? Yes. It just needs to grab some food, which it is currently doing. Right. Yeah, let's grab a couple more fishing spots. It's pretty horrible for the arena. I think I'm gonna actually reposition the arena around here. So that the granary itself can be here. Hey Morris, welcome. Sorry for that noise. Accept fish. Hungry soldiers, I know. Send them marble. Now they have food. We will make a granary. It's gonna be for these people. So no market ladies, no merchants, no ships, only guards. And we will accept 16 fish and what can we grow? Vegetables. Let's give them vegetables. Just came back from watching a Veep movie at a cinema. And you feel like you need to inform me of that. It's fine. I mean, you are your own man. I'm not gonna judge you too severely. course, you all know you're a big fan of Weber, yeah, clearly. After you learned today of my prejudice against Final Fantasy and related weaponry. And also, I think Dark Souls, games like that, they all have it. That's why you are called Cos. No, I don't even want to pronounce that. Got some more marble. And I will need to make sure that this is covered properly. I don't want to have it so that it collapses for no good reason. Let's just cut it off. Okay, so now we need to accumulate more money. Fishing boats can't navigate. And that's because some spaces are too tight. I don't know which ones. Let's forbid the guards from stealing things from here. Because they do love to steal things. Well, I don't know which ones have that. What we could do is set up fishing industry here instead, get like accepting granary. So I'm not sure how are these working or not working. I think a bunch of them are useless, basically. These should work. It's like pigtail roads are just horrible. I think that's another wharf spot actually. This is gonna definitely necessitate a couple of engineers. And let's just retain one. And any of these guys. We are waiting. We are waiting. We are waiting. Yeah, all of these don't work, basically. Well, that's a shame. Just remove that from existence then. Iron Mine has died. Okay, I need an engineer. Point taken. Now we really need to invest into defenses again. Okay, let's get rid of this. Since these are a gift, if we go into debt, I need to make sure he's not very angry. Because invasion by Caesar would be lethal. And let's keep some space for fighting them. local uprising. Togapo can suck at his legionaries and no match for Javan spam, yeah. I mean, we could kill him, but you need to realize that his legions, one of the reasons why it would suck monumentally to fight him here, is his legions would arrive directly into my economy. So, you know, that's pretty bad. Side note, that emote is somewhat unfortunately named, given what Jeff stands for. What does Jeff stand for? I have no idea. Is it something... bad? I guess it is, otherwise you wouldn't mention it. I was not aware of that. Japanese adult video. The fuck? No. It's made up. Regardless, I'm gonna rename it later just to be safe. I have to look it up to be sure it's made up. No, that's not tainting my search history. So, what do we do first? Oh no, we have another collapse. Where is it? Oh, it's here. But these guys actually work. Just make sure they don't... Yeah, they all died. Okay. There is another local uprising. Let's store the furniture for Caesar. Let's make some tiles so that, yeah, so they can actually come out. Another invasion there. It's alright. Food shortage as expected. It's gonna solve itself pretty soon. This one's gonna fetch the fish. Clearly we need another shipyard or two. Get a couple of pickets in the back. And fishing boats can't navigate already. Is it because of these people? Yeah, I guess this is all scuppered as well. But no, they were working before. Why is that? Maybe they cannot send them in there because it needs to be here. I have no idea. They are disappearing, which is the worst. Why are you doing this to me? Let's try to get that here then. Maybe that's gonna help. Need to stabilize the food, otherwise we'll be in trouble. Oh yeah, these guys cannot fish really, I don't think. Yeah, this one is working, at least. We could bridge over and make use of this instead. This last one is a waste. How far is the granary? Pretty far. Let's get another market in here. We'll need to replace these statues so they are closer, and then let's get a small one. They're lacking so much labor now, it's insane. Okay. Time to build and you block them. This one's gonna be irregular, I think. Need to fit extra houses. Gonna do it on this side. As I said, this one is gonna be irregular, which means it's not gonna be nice. Fortunately, it's not gonna be very nice. There's no way to make it nice, I don't think. Just need that and then cover the rest of it from here. But we need to make sure it actually gets water. Some of these food problems should get solved soon enough. Yeah. Send him the stuff. Okay. Oh yeah, I need extra houses there. It's not terrible. 3 fountains. I mean, it certainly could be better. This is far from peak efficiency, but it works. It's the important part. Now, unfortunately, all of these things are not connected, which means they will try to grab the pottery from the other side. So the thing we need to do is get a warehouse. It's going to get pottery, 16 units. Do you live for peak efficiency? Oh yes, I do. Unfortunately, sometimes you just cannot have it. It wouldn't fit very well in here. So I made some people happy by building something irregular for once. Barbarian attack. Let's go back to our defenses. And we will need to start building up our first grand temple soon, I think. It's gonna push us into debt though. What's the first one to do? I think Mars. It's very cheap, so we can build it quite quickly. It's gonna be absolutely humongous invasion. Push them a tile forward. Yes, the famous Adrian's gap. Never build a solid wall, or you will be in trouble. Always need to have an option for the enemy to escape. Or approach you without smashing anything. It's very beneficial. Adrian didn't know Javelin strats. Yeah, clearly. So just scrap. He's yelling at me. Mercury, get out of here. If the new storing for trade routes takes place in Augustus, it means you could also make theoretically more than 40 attacks. Yes, I think you can. That's what's gonna happen. Also, Augustus just increased the attacks to 200 maximum size, which is insane, because even on 120, which was the maximum size before, it was insane and people complained. So now, I already saw some maps with 200. This was actually the last one we played. It was pretty bonkers. So now we finally get some unemployment. Let's take a look at the housing capacity. Still have quite a few spaces left. Salted Carthage had 202, 102, okay. I wouldn't say no, because I know how vicious the attacks there get. I guess 1 elephant are for soldiers. Yeah, maybe, but you need to realize that on very hard difficulty it gets amplified. So if it's like 120, you would get like 186 soldiers, something like that. That's how that works. I'll need to make a road connection to be able to build. I think I'm building the Grand Temple to Mars in the wrong spot. Small force in 24 months. Is that an attack? No, that isn't. Small force. So let's send 3 javelins to be sure. Since these are a gift. And it looks like we could actually use some more clay and timber. That's why you aren't actually seeing 200 men on the map. Yeah, and that makes sense. Okay, so how are we doing? This is inactive because it's cut off from existence, I think. Needs a connection. Bridge. Is it cut off from existence somehow? It shouldn't be. No employees live nearby. It must be cut from existence then. I need these buildings here. Well, let's build a ship's bridge then. Does it help? Yes. A couple more workshops. It's gonna most likely cut off this area. from the rest of the city. But that's fine. Also, there are people coming here for whatever reason. Oh yeah, they are buying the clay. Must not be allowed to happen. Can be pretty mean, the earthquake, but it looks like it ended there. Could have been worse. So this Grand Temple is almost done. Okay, yeah, mana is looking fine. Some of the food is not, but should fix it soon. This is getting, right? Yeah, it is. Now, unfortunately, it's gonna try to go there all the time, which isn't great. There's a local uprising. Let's hope this is enough. Now it would be good is if we could connect this to the actual other granary or move this warehouse for pottery somewhere else. It would actually be enough. Where can we move that? It can be here actually. Now I need to just make a connection. I think. No, that's the water. Well, that doesn't make any sense then to make this. So tricky to get the logistics done properly here. No trade. Could just not give them a temple. I think we already removed Mercury. Mars might not be necessary for them. And then we can move the amphitheater instead of, yeah, relocate the school. Move the amphitheater there. Actually should be the arena instead. The arena is more hideous. And we can actually make a connection now. Not really. We can destroy this statue. Roadbook this. Clay pit. Workshop, pottery. Not there. It's the bridge place. So what are the natives? It's probably not a huge attack here. So the Grand Temple to Mars, it's done. Some money to Rome. Send it. Now this should stabilize, hopefully. Another local uprising. Price rise on Vine. Yeah, Vine is gonna be very expensive on this map. So I don't think we can import vines. Only 2 kinds of vine. Yeah, that's fine. Have some unemployment. Gonna have to use it for something. Send these guys there as well. So what do we use the labor for? So this stance, it's making me nervous. So because these market ladies are just having a tough time. Keep it stocked up. Okay, they are solving it. What do we do with the labor situation? Could we sell something more overseas? We could start making some oil. And we could even... No, furniture seems fine. Import olives. What's the housing advisor say? Not a huge amount of people. If we had more, we could start building patricians already. Yeah, let's do that. Might be good to have them here actually, if we can fit them. Maybe not. I also see the merchants traveling again. Need to make sure they don't buy anything from anywhere. Land merchants. They really shouldn't, but you never know. Let's build the patricians here to keep some distance from the shore. Yeah, this could work, I think. I'm not sure if we'll have enough space for all the services, but we can maybe remove a place for a patrician or two. Roman city has been saved, that's good. We'll be making granary for fish in here. Let's not give them a Mercury temple to Venus, and then we'll add one Mercury to this place. What about Venus? It's getting built. Ceres is gonna be next. I'm not sure if these are gonna be operational. We might have to do without and just fetch from another area, because that would be too much space. Need a clinic as well. Is this gonna work? No. Let's make some vegetables. We don't really need like a huge amount, but still quite a fair bit. Sprawling network again. Let's hope one engineer will cover it. Hope is not usually how we roll, but really want to bother with it too much. Let's accept vegetables. So... okay, yeah. Send him money. Need to start getting... vegetables. Just gonna get meat. Clear this. These can go. It's gonna be extra fish. Now we need to figure out how to get more food types. Looks like we can buy up to 40 grain from Londinium and fruit from Lutetia. What does Lutetia buy anyway? Lutetia buys the furniture. Gonna do another dock right there. It's gonna only accept Augusta Trevorum. It's gonna only accept Lutetia. It's gonna be a granary. It's going to accept fruits. And we will be importing it. Get fruit. These few tents are really annoying. We haven't had problems with Caesar in a while. We were on a large spending spree right now. You have to calm down. I spent like 15,000. It's fine. Just let the money pile up again. These tents are really annoying. How do we deal with them? I think we don't need this statue. Just another market. Just make that. Might help. This actually doesn't look like it's getting that much fish, so maybe we get as well. And we should see an increase in here. It's getting done. I'm gonna go with the beautification. Should buff the sentiment as well. There we go, barbarian attack. Still haven't got our army back. But we did manage to staff a bunch of the extra forts. Triumph, soldiers are back. Gonna have to love the javelins. Okay, unemployment is still rampant, but this should be solved now, which was causing some public order issues. Now, yeah, we do still want to have the extra things. And in here we can actually start to plop down the houses, I think. I'll still need to figure out how to water them, but that should be pretty simple. Can we do it from all the way over here? We could if we build it here and then desirability around it, which is fine. Just need to figure out how to connect it to actual water. Let's cut this. Keep some trees around here. Let's get another reservoir. I'm gonna have to do it manually. The game wants me to build something truly hideous. Yeah, something like this. Save some space with this. Now they want a bunch of markets which need to go here, so that's Mars, Venus, Neptune, Ceres. Third one. We'll need to give them a tavern. The wine imports are gonna suck, but we should have enough tax for that really becomes an issue for us, I think. That. It's alright, it's gonna get better. Maybe. Come on, Caesar. Be nice. Yes. I'm just spending too much, that's my issue. What about cities mood? Very pleased, which means I'm gonna try to get some better tax. Now, these guys will want a school. As well as a library, or a theater. That's the paw I was looking for. I haven't seen that in a while. Always like the emotes. Okay, get me pottery. Get me oil. Get me furniture. Get me wine. And we'll be strictly controlling the wine. Over here we are gonna accept 8 units. Over here, what else do we want? I think that's it actually. Or does the wine come from all the sea trade routes? Yes, it does. Okay, makes sense. Disable that actually. It's gonna get fish done. The fish doesn't seem to be too plentiful anywhere, so it's fine. Bathhouse. Library, you'll need services. Oh yeah, I don't want the gladiators. I really don't want the gladiators. Because gladiators are a pain. Hospital. Pause spiral, yeah. It's gonna happen. Because I'm constantly spending money, but it's for a good cause, sort of. If you consider embezzlement good cause. No, it's necessary. Need to keep building things. Series is done. Reduce consumption. $24 fish, you can have that. They should have library. Yeah, they are evolving. Academy, they have a hospital. Let's give them a triumphant arch. Wages. Let's pay a little more so people are for sure happy. So they would want vine. You should wait until goods pile up more. And you'll need to start importing it, and it's gonna be horrible. I have a barber. I'm building it for all the blocks because Augustus. Because Augustus will absolutely make people die if they don't have a barber. It needs vine. They need vine. It's expensive though. Yeah. Need to wait a little bit. Now we have some surplus food at least. That's good. Money is going in. It's just I'm spending constantly, you know. Let's import until we have 4 units. Price is through the roof. But it's necessary. At least they are constantly building the hippodrome, which is gonna result in pretty quick construction, hopefully. There you go. Some patricians. Local uprising. Let's take a look at form. Swarming. Yeah. I think the sheer volume of popsicle sticks coming at their face is gonna be enough though. They did smash one of the towers, which makes me sad because it will necessitate me clearing it out manually. Need to wait until our corpses disappear. Those corpses are spooky, and people would be afraid to work there. There are corpses, apparently. Let's smash that. Okay, let's rebuild. I do have some patricians, but it's not amazing yet. Yeah, they complain about desirability. They also complain about the entertainment, which the entertainment is going to get solved pretty soon. Let's make sure they have nice things. For once, someone has nice things in our city. I think this clinic can actually go here. And then we could shift this school by 1. Go away. Also could shift the bathhouse by 1. Send him the vegetables. Okay, labor is a problem. I'm gonna have to start setting up a new block. It's gonna be a simple one here, I think. Yeah, I don't think connecting that would be very good. Fortunately, it's not gonna be a regular one, I don't think. I mean, what is this city? I'm building irregular things. That's not how it usually is. Well, just even though this map is fairly open, it's still my map, which does mean that I try to at least make it interesting, so you cannot just build a very definition of brain-dead blocks. I mean, you can still get away with a lot of efficiency, but it's not to a point like on the campaign maps where you just literally don't have to think about it. This might be slightly too large for its own good. Let's see about that. If it needs 2 sets of services, it's fine. Actually, don't we do... yeah, we should do these things, extra houses on this side. So we'll be fetching some food to them. And water should be pretty simple to get to this side as well. Neptune Grand Temple is something that would be great. So the hippodrome, it's getting built. It's almost done actually. It's gonna be a 4th stage, I think. Yeah. 46 clay. It's a lot of clay. Fortunately, we should have all the resources, basically. I think we will want employment. Let's make sure we can construct the monuments even faster. There's an attack. I don't want to rotate the troops. I think I will just have them here. So they don't run into the towers to the side like they did last time. I don't want to replace anything. Troops are cheap. It's gonna be another attack very soon, I think. Some of our guys died from that, because I retreated them too soon. It's fine. Does he want marble? Let him eat marble. Have some issues. Probably they don't like the fact that you have patricians. Let's pay them a little more. It's a riot. Oh. Right, it's because of this I completely forgot we have this. Okay. Building other things. Okay. Yeah, let's build this up. Need to give these guys a theater. Oh no, it's enclosed, right? Let's keep their entrance. Theater, school. Should try to give them some desirability as well to offset the sentiment. Eventually, once the rioters do their thing, they burn the theater. They burned the farm. They burned another one. Now they are done. I know you are unhappy. It's gonna be fine. Just need this to stop burning. Freaks. Ah, public order is so painful in Augustus. Just get them whatever they want. Water them like plants they are. Yeah, just make sure everything's covered by fountains, so they can instantly merge at least. They're just destroying my freaking city. Fucking rioters. It's gonna spread because we need prefects. Oh no. Prefect. Prefect. So they just insist there can only be violence. Okay. Let's rebuild the Actors Colony. This is damaging. The riot was extremely damaging to the city itself. Let's hope this does not spread. Ceres, Venus, Mars, Mercury. So everyone apart from Neptune. Let's give them the Neptune as well. Housing. So what's left? This was clinic. Could be disaster as well. And we need a barber. Lararium. I know, just fuck off with the events. Temple. Who needs one? I think Neptune doesn't actually need one. Farms. More rioters. Let's make sure we have some prefects around here. And here. These guys, they need food urgently, otherwise it's gonna constantly cause problems for us. I hope we have enough fish. Three markets. Need a warehouse. It's gonna get pottery. No trade. We need to give them bonus desirability, just so that they don't get so angry so quick. And then we also give them bonus entertainment. Average force. 4, 5, send half of our force, since these are a gift. He wants money, send him money. They do have a bathhouse, right? No. Give them a bathhouse. We should still build a bridge here. Just for access. We'll see how efficient or inefficient this block is. It might be slightly too large, I think. What are the fish? I think the fish is fine. Thanks to the buff from series, mainly. Let's get a couple more. Hippodrome, is it done? Almost. Yeah, almost. I think they have trouble with education, because the school is pretty bad. It's gonna be fine. That's done. Large palace. It wants the chariot racer. It's gonna happen. Natural. Yeah. Almost enough. These guys would like more desirability. Blessing from Venus is actually useful. Just to calm the people down. Did that help? Not really. Can you do something more? I think I could shift the library around and then... Yeah, I think that could work. Just don't need this anymore. So what's undesirable? I think the library, mostly. Then the hospital is not great. Please, no. Is it enough? No. Oh, and it's entertainment holding the back. It's interesting. It's probably because of the vocal pattern, because he's spawning here. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, remove that, and now he's gonna solve them. And Neptune is done. Let's pick the blessing. Desirability. You don't have plaza, so just slap down these things. Now what about this place? Yeah, it's a bathhouse, it's missing. Get it in there. Okay, yeah, food is still an issue. It should really get better. But who knows when. Maybe try to feed them some vegetables as well. We do have some surplus vegetables nearby. Could help. Throw it to timber. Send it. Mana is starting not to be such a big issue. Stockpile some wine before it gets more expensive. Oh yeah, I need more. Jipicop says, what's your opinion on why CC3 is more successful than Emperor, even though Emperor has better graphics, mechanics and even more missions? It's about game charisma. It differs. person to person, but for me personally it's about the feel of it. I'm much more interested in Romans than Asian cultures myself, but there are people who have the exact opposite thing, so even if Caesar was better, they wouldn't play it. Also, Augustus actually has a bunch of the things that are in Emperor, like roadblocks and orders to the markets and things like that, which arguably makes the game even better than Emperor. And also the ability to zoom in and out very quickly, that wasn't a thing before. Full screen, things like that make it very, very good, because the game's foundations were solid, and it's actually an earlier game by Sierra, so they tried to do some things in Empire that I'm not too fond of, while Caesar still has some things that are like pretty abusable, but Augustus tries to fix that by not having freebie things anymore. Just everything is a problem, like the sentiment mechanics and things. So it's a combination of the two, I think. Without Augustus, I definitely wouldn't play the game as much as I do currently. It's just the vanilla experience is totally different. It's not even comparable. And as I said, arguably, I think it's even better than Emperor with Augustus. Still having public order problems. It's gonna get solved eventually. Okay, so we need peace and prosperity. I don't actually need some of these houses now. So we have surplus capacity in the city anyway. Just get rid of them. So it was unstable anyways. Hopefully this is gonna help out. Maybe this one could get vegetables as well. Also, I wasn't too fond of building on just straight 2x2s. Even though I'm using 2x2s for everything, I still want the option to make 1x1s, if that makes any sense. And also the blessing systems. In Emperor, the religion is an absolute pain. You need to constantly spam the gifts, otherwise you get devastating floods and everything. In here you build temples, but you just build the temples and then you are fine. In Emperor it's never fine. You always need to send more. I don't like that. It's micro. City builders don't need that. Why are you... Oh yeah, that's the triumphant force that came back from saving the city. Also military aspect. Emperor has cheat stats, so if you pick harder difficulty, the enemies will get just stronger, so each of them will have like 300% attack and health, but it's not gonna be more of them. In Caesar it's more of them, and I like that more. I don't like stat cheats. Same thing with Pharaoh. Pharaoh does the same thing. So I actually don't like Pharaoh that much. Or at all, rather. It's another invasion. It's also about Emperor has 2x2 plaza roads. How broken is that? It forces you to break the loops, same as Pharaoh did with juggler schools. Just force intersections which are actively bad in every Sierra Walker game, but you know, they had an idea. It doesn't really work, but it's in the game. Should probably rebuild our defenses. Got a little bit banged up. But as always with everything, it's a personal preference. So there are people who like these sorts of things, as I just mentioned. For me, all of these things are actively bad, so I just don't like them. That's why I like Caesar more. But I'm not alone in that. There are many people who agree. So now we need peace. It's a timer basically. I don't think we lost a building ever. Maybe to the riot, so that probably did put us back slightly. Now I will risk it and build them gladiators to make the public order more stable, I think. So you do kinda need that. The unemployment is also huge. That's why we are having some trouble. Now, what about our forts? Are they full? Yes. Okay. Let's get into this forest. That should gobble up some labor. Not an insane amount, but some of it. What are other things? I think we could source some furniture locally here. Personally, I love Caesar 3 and especially Augustus much more than Emperor, but what I love about Emperor is that it has more missions, and some of them are connected. Like you will build the same city in several missions with different tasks. Also building the Great Wall was quite satisfying. I mean, yeah, that's a very niche thing. In Caesar you don't have that, where you have a persistent city through the missions, which is a cool concept in city building things. But personally, I like it more in games like Stronghold, you know. But I can see the merit of it. I can see why it would appeal to you. Let's cancel that. Just keep it connected, actually. And more missions are good, but you know, Caesar 3 is all about the custom maps, at least for me. Because the campaign is so lame at this point, like, it doesn't really offer any challenge. So you just need to make your own challenge. And there are plenty of custom maps to get, so there is never a shortage of challenging missions. But of course they do have a different feel than a campaign, because it's not handcrafted over years or months of development. But still, some of the maps are pretty good. So, it does have a pretty good feel. Send him the furniture. I think we should actually add more over here. So what about the guards? Are they doing their job? They are. Haven't seen the whole cinematic in a while. The theft. It's constant theft. I will have to pay my people even more money, which is fine. We should still be making a lot more local uprising. It's probably gonna be pretty big. Or it's simultaneous one, like 3 or 4 of them at once. Either it's one massive one or it's a bunch of small ones. So far it looks like one. Not sure. They busted some of the towers. I don't like to see that. Gonna have to rebuild that. Let's get some more temples. Some gods are unhappy. It's probably the one that doesn't have Grand Temple, which is Mercury. Yeah. Venus also has -1 small one. Make sure we build it. Okay. Let's accept our promotion. But it's satisfying to beat a map like that after a while. Haven't played it in ages. Let's resolve the prediction. Yes, we did beat it. And let's take a look. There's FGs who's playing God of War, or Saint Kaladin who's playing Victoria 3. Let's rate Kaladin.